Artist Craig Griswold is an adventurer.
It's all about risk.
He worked on a farm as a kid and at the Louvre in Paris. He's traveled around the world twice.
I use my brush as a drawing instrument.
There was time in Egypt, trips down the Nile, visits to Yemen and the Red Sea.
I don't have a computer or the internet or a cell phone.
Later, he was a lawyer dealing with water issues in California. Then, in his 50s, he became an artist.
I work alone.
He is disciplined and direct. He does what is called in the art world wet on wet, which means he only paints once and then it is done. There are no do-overs.
I don't like to go back and rework things. 5 or 6 hours I can finish a painting, and that's part of the risk, knowing when to stop.
His studio is an old church from the mid-1800s, one of the oldest buildings in Morro Bay.
Well, I call myself a drawer. I prefer that term because I draw with my instrument, whether it's a paintbrush or a pencil. So in a way, what I'm trying to emulate is a sketch. For me, the sketches and the preliminary work speaks to me more sometimes than the finished painting.
There are literally hundreds of finished pieces, some 9 feet tall. It is difficult to absorb all the shapes and colors.
My mother, when she was in Cuba in 1940.
And the details.
And the hat had a red lining.
Here's the funny thing about Craig Griswold. He has been an artist for 20 years, but his paintings have never been seen in public. Now that's changed. A first showing of his work is on view at the San Luis Obispo Museum of Art.
This is his first museum exhibition. We're thrilled to introduce this artist to the Central Coast and to the world.
All that I've absorbed now, it's like paying back by taking the sponge and wringing it out.
I have been to a number of exhibits here, but this is one of my favorite exhibits that I've seen here.
There's a lot of variety and terrific color.
You can see inside of him is through his art.
Painting is painful. It's a painful process because it's cutting you off from many connections.
But tonight, any pain was replaced with joy. Craig Griswold's art was a hit.
Does he have a future? Yes, he does.
You're looking at it.
You're looking at it.